YouTube! Oh my god, it's Halloween. Oh my god, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I've like gone into the depths of oblivion again. But no, I'm here. I'm doing well, and damn it on them haters, I'm so sorry. I'm ill, and you know what I get like when I'm ill. So, updates quickly before I start this situation story thing. I kind of have one highlight start. I don't know if you guys can tell. Oh my god, I love it so freaking much. I will like insert a picture because I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, right, so wait, I had a fancy candle somewhere. This candle is called Felicity. Felicity the candle. It needs more of a Caroline. I actually based a media story like for horror kind of film noir thing that I wrote, and her name was Caroline. Welcome to the tale of my haunted houses. It was a dark night on Friday the 13th. I'm kidding. I haven't got like all dolled up for this, I'm sorry, but like I have a candle. Oh, Cara, what do we call her? Caroline. If only I could like float this. Like, where should I put her? Where do I put her? Who is she? Just waving to my friend, he's on a call. Oh, I've embarrassed him, I'm sorry. So basically, in my old house where I used to live, because basically where I live currently, I've moved twice, so I lived in 3 different houses. One which of now, as I've probably expressed a million times, it's a freaking ghost town. There is no signal, apart from luckily one by my bed, which is really handy, but it doesn't always receive, and when I do get texts and I text people, then I suddenly go out. I probably won't receive texts for like 3 days, which is really irritating. But anyway, back to the story. House number 1 down here, because I've moved freaking loads of times in my life because my dad's in the army, but anyway, basically, I used to hear this music late at night. This is generally 100% true. I say this every time. This is me speaking the truth, mate, fam. Yeah, what? No. This is generally 100% true. This is, I don't want to say from my memory because that's really sketchy because I have a shit short-term memory. So I used to hear these upstairs. When you go upstairs, you know, upstairs. My mum's room was like over here, and it like had an ensuite, and the bathroom was there. Okay, my room was like there. It joined to my sister's room, so this was like a little hallway kind of passage to my room, and my sister's room would be like right dead on as soon as you came up the stairs. And basically, late at night, it would infuriate me. Like, my sister likes to play loud music. It varied from Slipknot to classical music to anything you want, you know. So I used to hear this loud music, and it wasn't horrible, it was nice, but classical music to this day terrifies me purely because of this event. I used to hear this, it was quite loud, but sometimes it was soft and this kind of orchestral kind of sounding music. It was really weird. I thought it was only me, you know, I just used to ignore this because, you know, kids these days, they're more whippersnappers. But basically, so it was until one day that my mum, it must have been about 1 or 3 in the morning or something, she told me, and I was wide awake going, well, she turned that bloody music off, and I was like, oh my god, shut up! To the which point it got so bad one day till my mum got out of bed, and this is my mama who cherishes her sleep. Like, we need our beauty sleep in this house. Clearly it doesn't work for me, I have a bad sleeping schedule. But apart from that, yeah, and oh my god, I remember hearing her storming out of her bed and being like, well, you turn that bloody, and as soon as she stepped into the hallway, this loud music, before she woke up, it suddenly went, like a bloody full orchestral music, and I was like, seriously, do you have like a full-blown orchestra in there? Where the hell are these like 27 million violinists? Where are they coming from? When she got up into the hallway, it stopped, and she was still storming into her room, opened the door. My sister was fast asleep. My bed was like was it a bunk bed at this time? Or a single bed? No, it was a single bed. Basically, my bed was back onto her wall, which is her bed would be. It was like kind of a sofa bed. And I remember she had a chest of drawers just next to it. That's where I hear the music coming from. And her music player would usually come from like the TV, which is the opposite end of the room, which is really strange because I used to hear this vibrant music like vibrating through the wall and everything, and it really freaked me out, and I just used to hear it all the time. Basically, this used to keep me up for countless nights on end. I had enough of it, to be honest. And like, it wasn't until my mum brought it up when we moved into another house and said, oh yeah, that music that used to play. I went, what? And she said, yeah, the music that used to play, that kind of orchestral music. I'm like, no way, you heard it as well? And she was like, yeah, I used to hear it all the time. I used to think Fabs was blaring loud music. And I'm like, sugar honey iced tea, what the F? What the fudge pop? What the fudge sickles? What the fluff? What the fluffy unicorn? What the flamenco? I don't know. But it used to freaking terrify me. And it wasn't until this point I went, oh crap, that house was haunted. I knew there was something off about it. Like, I remember one time me and Coral were in the dining room. Literally there was a bag full of my sister's stuff and the heavy weight was leaning into the table. Then suddenly we were eating tea and suddenly it went and fell off and we're like, ah! And we freaking grabbed our tuna pasta and ran to the other room. That was such good tuna pasta. At first it seemed lovely, but it just had this odd presence. Like, I remember sometimes at night I have to, I know it sounds kind of wimpish, but I'd have to literally sprint into the bathroom, like looking past my mom's room because I was so terrified. Like, okay, I equally did have a bit of a fear of the dark, like on and off, but still, it felt like something was staring at me. It was so horrible. I can't express it. Yeah, that house was really weird, but yeah, it was cool. Now, house number 2. Well, I admit, this is kind of the time I did dabble with the Ouija boards and stuff, which is, I know it's really bad, but you know. But basically, I remember one time me and Coral were sat watching a horror film. What were we watching? I think it was Insidious. Tiptoe through the window. We were just watching and she said, did you just, and I was like, what? And she froze and was like, did you just see that reflection standing by the door? And I have this thing where sometimes I can see spirits or whatever they are, like in my mind, but I can't see them physically in front of me, but I can see this full image glaring at me in my brain. But oh, it's a dog. But yeah, and I can feel my heart already beating at the memories. And then I looked at it and I was like, something doesn't feel right. And I turned around and I briefly saw the shadow. And then I looked at the door and I remember seeing this brief shadow of this man just taller than the door. So it must have been about like 6'4" or 5. And it was just a long man. It wasn't the same as what I saw at Coral's house, like I said, told him my last story. So it wasn't just me again. My mum used to get this really eerie feeling down the stairs. Well, basically our living room was like, it had wooden floor and stuff and it led up to like the stairs. What the hell, that's weird. What the hell? I just saw, I'm not even kidding, oh my god, what the hell? I don't know if that's just my eyes being all weird, but like it kind of looked like smoke, but it was just like this silver wispy thing just, that's weird. This is kind of the one room in the house which I feel slightly iffy in, like, but you know, it's my room, what do I expect? Of course if anything's here, it's gonna be in here. I used to feel this presence, or like sometimes even see him. I've seen that image, that shadow, which I don't think I'll ever forget, standing at the bottom of the stairs. And again, I used to be terrified to come downstairs during the middle of the night or in the morning. Not only because my mum has this Christmas tree which goes, Merry Christmas everybody, whenever it senses the slight motion of anything. It's so terrifying, like, Mum, why did you buy this? You'd breathe and it would go off, and sometimes it would just go off over nothing, and it's like, what the hell? But especially in this house, because it was downstairs in that living room. Oh my god, I was so confused, like, what the hell is in my house? So, my house is haunted. Oh, by the way, the music that used to play in my sister's room, yeah, she had no idea. None at all. She used to be like, oh, cool. Did you know how much sleep I lost over that freaking playing sound? Yeah, but anyway, I'm kind of glad to be out of these houses. I mean, all I've seen in here, I've seen a cat running, and I'm like, oh hi. Like my little booth. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video, guys. If you liked it, please go give it a thumbs up because it makes me really happy and smile. Leave a comment about what you thought about it, or if you've had any weird experiences, or is your house haunted? Oh, we should do a paranormal investigator as a Zach from Ghost Adventures in. Order. I order you to come and see my house. Can I just appreciate this little baby boof? My little baby boof. I feel like Priscilla suits this candle. Oh, look how precious he is. Good, my little baby. Oh, my little welcome. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic Halloween. There we go. Bye, guys. Have a lovely week. Have a lovely month, probably. Okay, see you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh my god, he's so cute. Sorry, he's like got his little legs.